Two sides lying in the top half. Kaizer Chiefs are third, or rather, referee Lawrence Munatoko blows his whistle, and we're underway. Castle Premiership action. SABC 2 top scored. First, a torrential downpour this afternoon, but conditions are very pleasant for football right now. Siabonga Nomfete on the charge here again. Good challenge coming in from Michael Manzini. Bele Nomfete, and who travelled with Bafana to Mauritius. He's got comes with all sorts of pressure. Chabupule loses his footing there, and Roger Fitumba comes away with it. You saw there as he tried to pass that, a bit of a splash. The ground is a bit wet, but fortunately this Ellis Park ground is one of the better ones in the country as far as drainage is concerned. Goes down. Now Fitumba. Bennett Mguni couldn't keep it in play. There he is, he's back. He's love to hate him. Love him or hate him, you certainly can't ignore Paul Dolezal. And I think he's always an asset in the game, in the South African game. He's had so much success with clubs here. Now Malcolm Tembu on the first run for him. Good looking ball, but now Chabupule. Good ball here from Bele Nomfete to chase. Still Nomfete. Still Nomfete going. Leaves it in the path of it. Will it just gone wide of the upright? Chabupule didn't quite get a hold of it in the end. Didn't quite get a hold of it in no direction as well, as it just went wide. A good idea though, and a good build-up by Chiefs. Good work again by Nomfete. We saw him do this so often for Bafana on the weekend, just with the final ball letting him down, but on this occasion did well to lay off to Pule, who should have forced a save out of Evans. Play continues now. Chiefs have it back with Fiz Molloy. Now Pule again. Back into the path of Pule. Mufala comes away with it for Sundowns. Daniel Mudau can't stay on his feet. Chiefs have it now with Mbutu. I never want to sit on the bench. The ball laid off for Nosep. Great tackle by Lavas Mufala. Playing with some confidence. Lavas trying to run around his man, but loses out. Kumalo now too close to Evans, who spills it. Good cover defense there by Ajao, clearing the danger. So first I thought this would be comfortable for Evans, but he made a hash of it. Unfortunately for Sundowns, no one from Chiefs in there to finish on. So now it's Kosha playing it with Cyril Zama, and a mistake by Kosha here. What can Chuku punish them here? Rafal Chuku. He's got two men on him, and in the end, well done by Cyril Nzama. Puts it out of play for a throw-in. So the throw-in will go the way of Sundowns. A mistake there by Kosha. Almost very costly. Could have been very costly. Could have handed Sundowns the first goal as Moshala launches one into the box. Matthew Booth again beaten in the air for that one. It's always amazed me how often Matthew Booth loses out in the aerial tussles, although he is all of about 7 meters. Booth. Chiku laying it in the path of Fitumba. Looks like Doctor has the job on Fitumba today. And Doctor with a rather clumsy tackle, and he'll have to watch that on Mguni. Dangerous play. Fitumba with a quick ball taken. Chance for Chuku. It's in the back of the net. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? That is extraordinary stuff. Rafael Chuku, in only his second game in Sundowns, in his second game back for Sundowns, has put Sundowns in the lead. credit must go to Roger Fittenberg for his vision and quickness and alertness to take that free kick quickly. And Roger Fittenberg, Raphael Chukwu makes no mistake. So quarter of an hour gone, it's Kaizer Chiefs 0, Sundowns 1. I did say before the game that their nemesis and their tormentor is back, as I refer to Raphael Chukwu back in the Sundowns side. Gives it away. Roger Fittenberg. General. Kumalo takes over from Fittenberg and wins the free kick. As I said, we've seen this tactic used before by Dolezal in his days at Chiefs to put Dr. Kumalo on Roger Fittenberg. And on that occasion, Fittenberg, the man conceding the foul, Matthew Booth, who was somewhat dangerously there, could have gone anywhere, but it's gone out for a corner kick. Second corner kick of the game for Chiefs. So look at that, Matthew Booth could have gone anywhere. But it's a corner kick then to Kaizer Chiefs. In the 15th minute of the game. Now Matthew Booth loses to Siyabonga Nomvete. This could be dangerous. Still Nomvete going. It's a good run. And that is a penalty. Referee has pointed to the spot. So have a look at it again. Nomvete beating Ajao for pace. And definitely Ajao took his feet from underneath him. And I don't think we can dispute that one. That certainly looks like a penalty. Nomvete, his pace getting, of course, the better of Sundowns. Ajao beaten for pace and forced to clip the ankles there. So immediately a chance for Chiefs to draw level. Couldn't have come at a better time from their point of view. And immediately there's a card. And the Sundowns players remonstrating with the referee. This is quite unnecessary. Perhaps they should take a look at the monitor behind them, which we have the benefit of here at Ellis Park. Nonetheless, it's not going to change the decision of Mr. Lawrence Mundatogu. This is a penalty. The result of a foul on Siyabonga Nomvete, who was bearing down on goal. A bit of divine inspiration being short there, because the penalty is not a goal. Evans now will look to put his man off. We've seen him do this very successfully in the past as Evans. So it's Nomvete to take it himself, and it's rooted in the back of the net. So 20 minutes gone, and it's 1-1. Well taken penalty then by Siyabonga Nomvete. Paul Evans dived the right way, just couldn't get his fingertips to that one. So we're back level pegging here. What a game we have on our hands. Speaking to a few people before the game, I said games between Sundowns and Kumalo doing well there. Great skill by Kumalo now. Robert Noseb, something on here for Chich. This is Nomvete, back across the face of goal, but the flag for offside was up. Great play there by the Chiefs forwards, but Nomvete just missed timing his run. The Sundowns can catch them on the break here. Now it breaks down as Mbutu takes over again for Chiefs. Great ball in the path of Moloi, but Paul Evans does very well coming off his line. Still Chiefs have it with Bule. Still Bule going. And Bennett Mguni gets a foot out there. Crucial interception. But it's still Chiefs coming forward. Patrick Mbutu. Malcolm Tembu. In the path of his skipper. Robert Nosem now. Osha on the overlap, joining in the attack. And that is the sort of effort you would come to expect from the defender. This is that offside. Oh, very marginal. That's a touch and go decision by the near side official. Calling champion Charlie, look at that. It just started to dip a little too late. But a superb strike by the former Celtic man. Fantastic work there as we get into stoppage time. And Charles Mutluhi so very nearly restoring the lead for Sundowns as referee Lawrence Munatuku blows us to the end of this first half. What an exciting first half it's been. Siyabonga Nomfete, the man in your picture, and Rafael Chuku, the man whose 2 goals are the ones that are responsible for the scoreline, 1-1. As you see there, Chuku's advancing. We'll be back. We will see, and we certainly, if the first half is anything to go by, you don't want to miss the second half. So, halftime at Ellis Park Stadium. It's Kaizer Chiefs 1, Sundowns 1. Referee Lawrence Munatuku gets the second half underway. Second half of this Castle Premiership encounter. At half-time, Chiefs 1, Sundowns 1. Both sides. Again, he's forced to go backwards. Just looking at the record of these two sides in the league, Chiefs have had a problem scoring goals. They've only got 21 to the 36 of Sundowns. Defensively, Chiefs have only let in 14 goals, which is the best defensive record of any side in the league, having only conceded 14. Sundowns conceded 17. Chiefs having lost only 3 and Sundowns 6, surprisingly. The 3-time back-to-back champions. Not off to the best starts. They had all sorts of problems at the start of the season, and with Clemens Vesterov, they'll be looking for better fortune with the $12 are back at the helm, and with the likes of Rafael Chuku back to torment PSL defenders. This is a good ball out wide to Mashlala. He'll go on a run, and Butu stick with the challenge, and referee judges it a fair one. Lifak Bosha. Flag up for offside against Namvete. The far side official, Mr. Malebo. Started again from the back. Ajao. Wide to Booth. Good play by Booth. Penalty Guni. Ball over the top for Rafael Chuku. Chuku tussling with Mabedi. So then Mohamed Osef with a free kick, looking for the header. Just skidded off the top of Nomvete's head. And it's gone, sailed harmlessly over the top over the crossbar of Paul Evans. That came off Nomvete's back in the end. Sinabonga Nomvete, already with 8 goals this season. When he scored, that one was his 8th in the Castle Premiership. It's with 9 in all competitions. Still some way behind Madao, the leading scorer. Now Bule. Mbutu was looking for the return ball, and again a foul goes. Moisi Ajao will have to be careful. He's already gone into the book. Chiefs have taken the free kick quickly. Comes now to Pule. No, Seb. Now on the path for Osep. But that's gone wide and high. Madao overrunning that one, and Kumalo takes over for Chiefs. Kumalo's got Pule out wide. Uses him now. Mtembu. Good run by Mtembu here. So Nomvete calling for it in the middle. It's just a poor cross in the end from Marco Mtembu. You can see what the bench think of that one. Should have done much better with that. Mtembu. Good ball from Kumano now for Pule to chase. Pule, some speed and tussling there with Moisi Ajao. Must be said, he is really treading on thin ice, is Moisi Ajao. But in the end, a fair challenge, body strength winning the day there. But there is one thing that Jabu Pule doesn't have going for himself, is his very to his countryman Nosem. Long ball from Zama. This one is in the path of Mbutu. Chance here for Nomvete. Has a crack, a great save. And again by Paul Evans. Great goalkeeping by Paul Evans. A great double save by Paul Evans. Sundowns now looking to catch Chiefs on the break. Look at this again now. Good work by Mbutu and Nomvete. And great goalkeeping by Evans. Did well, did Evans here. Came off his line. Closed the angle on Nomvete. Again, the follow-up save from Mbutu's shot. Superb goalkeeping. Now the action continues with Chiefs in attack again with Marco Mtembu. Still Mtembu. The space here on the left. Cross into the middle is a poor one. Cut out. Most educated left foot in South African football. Now Bene Nomvete. He's only got support from Pule inside of him. Still Nomvete twisting and turning. Possibility here for Chiefs. Hasn't Nomvete done too much? I fancy he has. What a waste in the end by Nomvete, but reprieve for him because he'll win the throw, the corner kick. But should have laid off. I fancy should have laid off much earlier. Look here as it turns Matthew Booth inside out. There's what I thought he should have laid off just before that challenge. But anyway, Chiefs have it, have possession. With it on with it quickly does Baloyi. Good quick ball here now. Chance here for Nomvete to go on a little run. Matao with the first touch, has a shot that's gone wide. So good quick thinking by Brian Baloyi to pull that ball out quickly. And in fact, it looks like the Chiefs have the corner. It's Masao's shot. And Evans got a touch. So that looked like it was just about to sneak into that left hand upright. So Bennett Mguni's had a disappointing game. Rafael Chuku in acres of space. Does well, does Chuku. Now back inside, away by Osef. Now Jabupule. Siyabonga Nomvete. Plays this one with Pule. Goes on a run again. Good play here by Chiefs. Still Nomvete stays well on his feet. Now he goes down and the referee has pointed to the penalty spot. This is unbelievable. And as you would expect, the Sundowns players lay siege on him, and referee Monatuku is going to book someone here. Well, let's have a look at this again. Matthew Booth is beaten, and look at that, pulling on Nomvete. Touch and go. Well, he was pulling and tugging on Nomvete's shirt, and well, the referee has pointed to the penalty spot, and referee will have to take charge here now. So Matthew Booth, that seemed a little harsh, but he seemed to be pulling and tugging at Nomvete. But the referee has in fact, and it's Nomvete versus Evans. It's in the back of the net. Goal number 9 for Siyabonga Nomvete in the Council Premiership. And he puts Chiefs 2-1 up. Well taken penalty by Siyabonga Nomvete. Puts Kaizer Chiefs in the lead. Delight on the bench of Chiefs. But the recriminations, I'm sure, will continue long after the game. Sundowns players feeling hard done by. As we get underway again, Fjutumba to Nomvete. And now Matthew Booth showing some frustration, just shoves Matau off the ball. This is most unlike Matthew Booth. He'll have to keep his cool, because I think he was booked in that fracas that happened after the penalty was awarded. He will have to be very careful. So the game Chiefs over the top by Makumtembu, and now straight into the path here of Mbutu as a shot wide. In fact, that was Cyril Nzama who had a shot there. Cyril Nzama just shooting wide. Dangerous play here by Lavas Mohlala, heading it straight back to Nzama. And Evans was a beaten man. So dangerous by Lavas Mohlala there, but he'll have been relieved to see this one go wide. As they sensing a long-awaited victory. As this one goes over the crossbar there of Brian Baloy. You have to go back as far as December 3rd last year for Chiefs' last victory. In fact, their last victory was against Hellenic in December. A 1-0 win away from home. Brian Baloy just watched that one go over the crossbar, but it's a corner kick. Chuku looking to do something for Chiefs here. Sundowns here. Oh, that could so easily have snuck in there on that near side post of Brian Baloy. Chuku looking to do his thing again. Just when Chiefs think they have it won, along pops up Rafael Chuku, and look at that. Brian Baloy comes out well. Alternative fringe. Nonetheless, this is an opportunity for Sundowns to steal an equalizer. Quickly taken, Daniel Motau, cross the middle, and oh, so very nearly turned into his own net by Gosha. And now this will be a corner for Sundowns. 2 minutes added on. This will be another corner for Sundowns. Sundowns finishing with a flurry here. In fact, they've got a free kick on the edge of the box. Chitumba stands shy. Raise it back for Mutluhi. Now give Kapamba. Good tackle by Mabedi. And as Zama brings it out, referee Lawrence Munatogo blows this game to an end.